The final problem I'd like to fix is that it's reading in the word done as if it's an actual word the user typed, and I would like that to not happen. And that is a problem in this while loop where my entry is happening. This is one reason I love to separate out the data entry from the calculation and the calculations from the output, so that if I need to fix one area, it doesn't affect anything I'm doing in the other areas. This overall while loop I think is fine, but before I actually put this in and do this, I need to figure out if the current word is done. So much for my tidying at the beginning. Let's make this its own test. If the current word is equal to the word done, then I will not keep looping as before. And I actually really don't want to do anything else either. If it's done, I just want to skip it completely. So I'm going to bundle up the rest of this stuff into the else clause. And then I'm going to take a very careful look through to make sure that's doing what I think it's supposed to be doing. So let me think about this. I read in the word. I figure out if the user typed done. This one I can take out, because I don't think I'm going to ever hit this case. And I'm going to move this up here. Okay, if the user did type done, then the only thing that we will do is set keep looping to false, and then I will go to the end of the while loop, and that will be it. If the user didn't type done, I'll go ahead and set it into the array. I'll update the word count, and then I'll see if I got to the maximum number of words, just as before. So say I do type a word or two, so I go through this else a couple times, and then the final time when I type the word done, it should not enter it into the array. So I'm pretty confident this is going to work. Let's have a look. First of all, let me make sure my previous case still works, which is if I completely fill up the array. It looks like it is working. And what about if I type just done? Tough times on 72. Okay, so we're going to have to fix that exception. And then what if I type a word and then the word done? Blah, done. Okay, that seems to work fine. So it works okay as long as I do type another word, but otherwise I'm getting a null pointer exception at line 72. So let's take a quick look at line 72. This underscores the importance of good testing. 72 is when I'm printing out, and it looks like, oh, well, that kind of makes sense because I don't have a maximum index if I didn't have any words. So time for another if else. If num words entered is equal to 0, then I need to print an error message. I think there was one in the handout, so I'll copy it from there. And then in the other case, I will actually do what I was doing before. Let's see what that error message was. No words were entered. Next time, please enter some words. Quick run. Still work with, yep, works with 2. Yes, works with nothing. Yes. Now I'm really done.